Saturday, leg day. Now, normally at the other gym, on Saturdays, it's not as busy. There's usually less people on Saturdays around this time at the other gym, but now there's this new gym. I'm not too entirely sure how many people are gonna be there. Maybe there'll be more, maybe there'll be less. I mean, we're gonna have to see. But I wanna kinda turn this video, because my leg days they don't really perform as well as everything else. So I might start turning my leg days into like a more of a clickbaity type of thing. So like title it leg day to improve your speed or something like that. Leg day to get faster, leg day to jump higher. Might make a little bit more of a clickbaity title like that so I can get a couple more views. God damn, what the fuck are you doing, bruh? Again, people that don't know how to fucking drive. It's so wild, man. People with literal animalistic mindsets, like people who haven't evolved to have like a higher level brain, are literally driving fucking cars. So you see those memes where like, oh, my dog is driving the car, ha ha ha, so funny. That's legit. That is literally legit. People are doing that on a daily basis. And they're not dogs. They're just Homo sapiens. But back to the main subject. Clickbaiting leg days. Say, oh, do this workout to get faster, or something like that. We're gonna do that today. Different. It's the sled pushing leg day. So you know that from the other days, other gym days. So sled pushes with a different. It's a little bit different. It doesn't have the gears like the other one. The other one had gears, so you can make it like increase the difficulty in terms of like resistance. But they do not have that here. They just have a regular like just flat sled. But they do have turf, so that's gonna change the way the weight moves on the ground. I have to see, because I haven't done a sled like this in probably ever. Every sled I did in high school was like just a wooden box with carpet on it so I could go across the basketball floor. This is completely different. So we're gonna have to see, but I am excited to do it. I like these. This is sort of like a, I don't know how you say, like more like a athletic version of that leg push. When I was doing the on Tuesday's workout, that little leg machine where you have like the single leg that pushes back, sort of like a sprint stance. This is just more of an athletic version of that. You don't get the eccentric part where you can slowly control the weight back up. You kind of just are all push. But I'm perfectly okay with that because, I mean, you don't need eccentrics when you're actually sprinting. I mean, the eccentrics are good for sprinting so you don't get injured, but when you're actually doing the sprint itself, you don't use eccentrics. You use just straight contraction, like super fast twitch contraction. Just that's what this is gonna be for. And then you got hamstring curls, single leg quad extensions, and then some type of ab. I don't know, because I don't really have that hip flexor thing that I used at the other one. I had to either find a cable attachment to do that or just switch it up for something else. Maybe just like a hollow hold. Like if you know what a hollow hold is, you know what a hollow hold is. It kind of does, it works your hip flexor somewhat too. So if I put a weight at the end of my feet, make it a little bit stronger. So let's just get in there, do this, do some cardio, get shredded, and then go back home and watch some solo leveling, baby. Hell yeah. All right, here we are. You can just see the handles of the sled. It's a little bit different. I have to get used to it. Like I said, the angle is definitely different than the other one. I think I'm lower in this angle, which is actually kind of good. I need that. I need to be lower in my angles. That way I can stay horizontal more. Because that is my problem when I'm starting out of when I start, like in a sprint. I always stand straight up. So I need to stay low. And that's what this is going to help with. I only have one plate on right now because this thing itself is kind of challenging. I think if I put too many more plates on, then I'd just I'd lose the speed and it'd just be all strength based. So I want a little bit of both, strength and power. Not as far. Probably not. Probably more like 15 yards. It didn't seem like I had to push as far, but I'm gonna have to have one camera start down here, and then I have to bring it back because I don't feel like pushing it all the way back. And I'm basically doing an extra set, even if I'm not actually doing a set. So we're gonna keep it down there. I'm probably gonna have to add a plate. It was a little bit too light, so let's add a plate to it and then go again. Added an extra plate. What's nice is I don't have much traction on this turf with these shoes. Over there, at the very end of the turf, got a little bit of concrete. So if I get my shoes like nice and slick, well, not slick, but I'll wipe off the dust, have a little bit better traction, and get a better start. It was all a push. There was no eccentric in that whatsoever. But I think 2 plates felt about right. Oh, I did 2 more of these. Whew. Since I'm not going as far, probably like I said, probably like a couple yards short, we'll do 1 more set instead of 20 yards. I think for the final one, I'm gonna put the camera down there. Feel a lot of the tension in my Achilles, which is actually good because that's where I need to fucking have that pressure. Like, I need to strengthen my tendons. I need to strengthen my Achilles tendon. That way, whenever I push, so it's like this. So let's say, it's hard to explain. So when you're pushing off of something, if you push and the thing itself, let's say this is my hand right here, this is gonna be the tendon. When you push, if you have a weak tendon, your tendon's gonna give before you can actually like push off. Whereas if you have a stiff, strong tendon, the second you start pushing, you're moving forward because you don't have that little leeway, you don't have that bend. So if the tendon bends, you're losing force right there. So the stronger your tendon is, the more muscle you can use, faster you are, stronger you are, everything. Strong tendons mean strong muscles. All right, last set. Slides a little bit out of camera. It's like right here. One more. I don't feel it in my glutes as much, but that's fine. As long as something is being worked on this is really just meant for, like I said, just meant for sprinting. It's not meant to be like, oh, I'm gonna build so much muscle by doing this. It's literally just sprint specific. So let's get this shit in, and then we can go to some actual muscle-based exercise. so much better when I specifically focus on trying to make sure my tendon is just like, it's like that. It's not gonna pull apart like that. It's just right there. But let's hop over to hamstring curls. I just released the most diabolical empty stomach fart of all time. Now we got some single leg hamstring curls. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like these are just so much better than everything else. I feel like a nice curl. You have a nice curl, you get a nice pumping on. It just feels so good to feel a burn. Don't know why. Let's go to 80. 1, 2. Woo. Those partials feel really good. That's feeling really good, baby. I'm at that point where I just want to keep going more and more and more and more and more. I don't even want to stop. I don't feel a mental aspect. Honestly, at this point, I don't even have to be physically stronger. I just lift right off the line. One more. Final set, baby. Yeah, just right. A lot of extensions are right next to us. Alright, it's really gonna take some getting used to this machine. This bar extension is a lot different than the other one. I'm gonna find the right angles and distances for my body. Yeah. Let's do this thing back. Alright. I'm hungry right now. Probably cook a little more. Actually, I'll just do it. I tried the 115. That's in Willows already. One more. Oh yeah, this one is a guaranteed copyright. Who doesn't like a good Aussie, baby? Is this Aussie? As with Aussie, I'll know. I'll know once the copyright pops up. One minute really goes good. That's me. Burns good. Alright. We're done with that. Let's go find something else real quick. Ooh, I'm tied my shoe with that. Oh, man. My legs are punched shit right now. Some type of something or other. Alright. I found something I can do. So with this weight, it probably will make me not last as long. That's what she said. But put this in its perfect size. It's an easy bar, like it's a strict easy bar. It's like a dumbbell for an easy bar, and it's perfect distance. So like I have right here. I don't think you can see that, but it's like right on my heels. Here, I'll show you. See, perfect right there. If I just have to hold that out there, it's not too heavy. It's 20 pounds, so I should be able to hold it for a little bit. But it works abs, core, and my hip flexors, which is all what I need. Because if I have strong, like just stable core, it's like stable right here, it doesn't move. Whenever I push out of the blocks in the start for sprinting, I will pop straight up. So my core will like be strong and hold me right here. That's the point of this. Now I don't know exactly how long I'll go. I guess I can do a stoner stopwatch. But since there is weight on it, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna last that long. I don't know if I can do that. She said it. No. I don't think this is gonna work. Shit. Let's start it off for a second. 20 pounds is a little too heavy. Let's pull myself. Also, my left abs are smaller, so I kind of like to crank to that side a little bit more. Straighten that side a little bit. The other side. Don't forget the iron cross. Oh, I have a pretty weak core. Let's get over here. Turn yourself off. I don't want to. Oh, shit. I didn't realize how weak my core was. Alright. Well, fuck. A couple more sets of that, apparently. Time for our next hot level. 40 seconds for that last one, but I also had the weight on me for about half of that, so maybe we'll add a little bit of movement. Maybe add some flutter kicks with it. Definitely feel it right here. And that those V-taper muscles, this is how you get a V-taper right here. Sometimes you think, oh, just get some wide shoulders, that nice lats, bigger arms, and your waist will seem smaller. But you also want that nice V-taper, like the actual muscle with the hip flexors where you like see that bump right there. Just, you know what I'm talking about. I'll show you in post. 43. I'm talking about this thing. I don't know if you can see that, but that muscle that goes right there. You have to build that too, or else you're not going to see it. It's going to be completely flat and look stupid. But this is a little bit better of an angle. See that V-taper right there? That's what that does right there. I need to make those stronger and make my abs overall stronger too. All right. Let's do this one. I might do 4. We'll see. I really need the abs, but I'm really building strength and cutting, so. Now, if I was at maintenance, it's a lot different. It sucks because I know I need to get stronger. I need to get stronger in certain parts. I need to grow certain body parts because they're unproportional to me, at least. But it sucks because I want to build muscle right now. But I want to lose the fat too. Because when you're at certain body fat percentages, you'll have higher testosterone. You'll be more prone to muscle building. Whereas if you get too fat, you lower your testosterone too much to where you're not really going to build as much muscle as you think. So I want to get right around 10 to 12% body fat. That way, I'm right in perfect muscle building state. Get to 10 to 12% body fat, and then you go to maintenance. And that's how you become a real fucking crazy athlete. Testosterone will be peaked. You'll have proper calories back again. So 10 to 12% is what you want everyday life. So I just got to 12%. I want to dip a little bit to that 10% range, just so I can maximize like the crazy shreddedness. For now. Also, it doesn't feel like I'm doing that much during these leg workouts, but it's also because I'm supposed to be doing sprinting as well, but it's been too cold and I'm cutting, so I really don't have the energy to do a sprint workout and a leg workout, which is why I really want to get shredded as fast as possible. The second I start going to maintenance calories and I have proper amount of food, then I can do two workouts a day. I can do sprints in the morning and then weights later in the day. That's what I'm supposed to be doing later. But like I said, I don't really have the calories I need for that, and it's been negative 10 degrees outside. But next week, it's going to be 60. We'll see. I'm spitting too much knowledge. I need to actually work out. I'm pretty excited for this summer. The weather will get better. I'll hopefully be around 10% body fat. Be more shredded. And then I can start eating more again. And do better workouts. Because when you're in maintenance, you can get stronger that way. Alright, so 3 is good. Now, once I go to maintenance calories, I'll probably be able to do 4. I'll be able to do more of everything once I have more calories in it. And like I said, I'll be able to actually put on strength again. But I'm not really doing any heavy lift like squats or anything like that. Just because I don't feel like I have like, I don't know, when you get to a deep deficit, you know what I'm talking about. You just don't really want to do heavy weights because your body just doesn't feel like you can. Well, you can, but the weight has to be a lot less because you don't have the muscular energy to actually perform heavy lifts like you were when you were working. Let's do a quick little pose down and then do some cardio where we can burn this fat off a little bit faster. Like what I was saying is that I'll only really be able to do one workout as I'm cutting, one workout per day for the legs at least. Because as I said, it takes a lot of energy to do an individual leg workout, so if you don't have the proper calories, you're not really going to be able to do as much. Once I can go to maintenance, I'll definitely be able to do a lot more. We'll eventually get back to maintenance calories, but it's going to be a while because you probably have to get to like 160. I'll probably have to get into the 160s. Try to see right here. I'm probably going to have to get into the 160s to get as lean as I want to get, unfortunately. I didn't really want to drop into the 160s just because the lighter I get, the warmer I have to build back up. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. It's not really about how much you weigh, it's about how much muscle you have on your frame for your given height. I really don't need to take this hat off and this shirt off. But I finally found out how to make my legs pop. But the floor is pretty fucking slippery, so. See? A little set now. It's a little slippery, so it's kind of hard to do. See some feathering coming in there. Got some calves too. I got some good calves. leg. I'm doing everything here. I'm not even working on my legs more. Alright, that's about it. I think I got some good poses in there. Good little thumbnails going. But I know how to set my feet now to right. So like before I couldn't like have my legs straight and flexed, but you gotta put your feet down like this and turn them like if your feet, my fingernails right now on your feet, you want to turn them outwards, like have them on the ground, not turn them actually, but like push into the ground, turning outwards. So basically like you're pushing down with your toes and out at the same time. That's how you can make it work. But legs looking pretty fucking juicy right now. I want to see my legs when they're super lean. I want to see what those look like. I'm ready for that. But we'll get there. See, if you want to know what around 12% body fat looks like, this is what it looks like. I'm going to go vertical and post about it. That's a pretty good clickbait thing. What does 12% body fat look like? And then I'll show me. That's about 12% body fat. That should give me a couple of views, you know. A little low. Yeah. All right. Let's go vertical. Get some clickbait shit in here.